Hey friends! In this video, I'm going to review FreeTaxUSA for 2025. You would be using this to do your 2024 taxes. Making the switch from TurboTax to FreeTaxUSA was one of the best decisions I made, and in this video, I'll show you why. A lot of people are concerned about switching to new tax software because their old one saves everything from the previous year and makes it really easy. But FreeTaxUSA will let you take that PDF of your 1040 from last year and upload it into FreeTaxUSA so you get a head start and you don't have to type in everything from scratch. And once you've started using FreeTaxUSA, it does save your information from year to year. So when you log in, it'll ask you if you have the same forms as you did last year. Not all tax services do that, and it does make things a lot easier. Once you get started in FreeTaxUSA, you'll see that they have really easy navigation. You can just go to the sections that you need. It's very simple, not flashy, but I think it's very user-friendly. And FreeTaxUSA has also gotten a little fancier over the years. For example, when you're adding a W-2, now you do have options to enter it manually, upload a PDF, or take a picture with your phone. But with FreeTaxUSA, if you want to enter it manually, they do make it very simple. They put everything on one page for the W-2, making it very easy to just scroll down and enter all the information you need to. Now, when it comes to things like 1099 forms, there is no upload option with FreeTaxUSA. But most of those forms do tend to be very simple. For example, the 1099 INT for bank interest, generally you're only going to fill in that box 1 just for how much interest you earned during the year. So these tend not to be very complicated. Now, the one form that a lot of people like an upload option for is 1099B for stock sales. They tend to get really long sometimes when you have a lot of buying and selling of stocks. FreeTaxUSA does not have an upload option, but they do have an option for entering a summary only. And when you enter a summary, then you can attach a PDF of all the stock sales, so this can avoid a lot of data entry and still make it really simple. I love that FreeTaxUSA offers a very simple summary page that compares this year to last year if you had entered last year. Another thing that's really special for FreeTaxUSA is that you can click and preview your whole form. And you can actually see what your real 1040 tax form is going to look like ahead of time. Most tax software do not allow you to do that because they don't want you to see it until you pay for it. You can also preview other forms as you go. For example, if you need to fill out a Schedule C for self-employment, you can preview that as you go as well. FreeTaxUSA does not have a separate mobile app like, for example, TurboTax does, but their website does run very well on a browser on a mobile device, and it's really easy to navigate. I actually prefer it to using some of the mobile apps because it's just very fast and easy to use. If you do have questions and you need to get some support, you do have some options. FreeTaxUSA has a great library of articles that explain lots of things to you, but if you want to talk to a real person, email support is completely free and included with the regular tax prep. You can upgrade to get live support for $7.99, and you can use a Tax Pro for $39.99. I have actually used their email support before, and they're very fast. Usually within a day, they'll get back to you. Now, I know that some people worry about using a no-name tax software, but any tax software that is authorized with the IRS for e-file has to meet the same security protocols. And tax software is really just a big calculator that plugs everything into the formulas, so they all should come out with the same answer. And if you are concerned that you didn't get the right refund amount, you can always try your taxes on multiple tax software because none of them will charge you until you're ready to submit it. And speaking of being charged, we didn't talk about how much FreeTaxUSA costs. It really is free for all federal returns, all situations, all types of forms, including small business, rentals, anything you could imagine is included in their free federal filing. Now, state does cost $14.99 for most people, and they do offer a couple upgrades, like I was showing you that upgraded support, but really you don't need any of their upgrades, and the vast majority of people should be totally fine spending just $14.99 for their state filing. Now, FreeTaxUSA does also participate in the IRS's Free File Partnership, where certain tax softwares partner with the IRS to provide free filing for lower income families. The Free File program is for families with an AGI of $48,000 or less, or $84,000 or less if they're an active military family. If you fall into that category, you can get the 100% free federal and state filing by starting with the link through the IRS's website and starting with FreeTaxUSA that way. If you just go straight to the FreeTaxUSA.com website, you're not going to get the IRS partnership program. If you are somebody who does need to pay for FreeTaxUSA, I would appreciate it if you use my affiliate link. I'll include that down below, and I do make a commission if you use that. But I promise I would be recommending it even if I didn't make anything off of it. If you want to see more about how FreeTaxUSA stacks up against the major competition, please check out my video about the best tax software for 2025. I do recommend FreeTaxUSA for the majority of people, but there are a few people that I would recommend a different option, and I'll explain all that in that video. So check that one out next. I'll leave the link right here for you.